Hello everyone, welcome. So, first to show off here, I got to show this in my update video. I've already cleaned it, but they threw away a copy, a Day 1 edition of One Piece Ultimate World Wed, and I have no idea why. It works, it's fine, and it's in good condition, so I don't know why the hell they threw this away. This was very odd. I mean, way early, I did find a 3DS title. It was a Lego Star Wars 3DS title, so it wasn't anything too new. But I'm kind of surprised seeing this in, well, trash. That's kind of odd. I really don't know what the hell they're doing. So moving on. Yeah, you can see my giant shelf of collection stuff here. It's been a long time since I've actually shown that, and all my limited edition boxes show that off. And there was that South Park thing I found. That was a weird find too. But moving on, that Dragon Quest back piece I did cut off, as I was going to say, and when I get rid of this, I'm going to have it here. But still, I just can't find anyone who wants this, so I'm going to probably just try and sell it for $5, and if that's not successful, I'll just probably trade it. Also, something else I got to do, I found a lot of Splatoon stuff, and there was this piece here that I got in between my door frame here. It's kind of plopped down a circular shape. It does have a indentation like right there. You probably can't see it or very well, but either way, it looks really nice. It's cleaned. It also has a little indent there or that, but it's cleaned. It looks very nice there. Out here in my living room, I also found this little piece here. I haven't figured out what I want to do with that yet. Actually, I don't know if I showed these recently. In my old video, I'm pretty sure I showed this before. I tweeted a picture of this when they got rid of this. Link's sword there, if I zoom up, Link's sword there is bent, which is a shame, but aside from that, it is in very nice condition. This is very odd too. See, all this Splatoon stuff I found in one big column-shaped box, and this was completely sealed. Like, it's not like the bag opened and it slid in. I had to whip it open. That was a very odd thing to find too. But there were other Splatoon things too. And this will probably make some people jealous. Out of some of these posters I still have sitting here underneath. This is made out of that plastic, but it shows off a good portion of Amiibos. And this is definitely something I would keep. It's very nice. It's made out of a nice thick plastic. Moving on. So over here in the area that I usually keep a lot of stuff. This, what I'm about to show you, it's not this, it's over here, but what I'm about to show you is what I found literally yesterday. Now, no sneak peeks. Now, this was the only thing I found yesterday, so it had this up and down, but it is a big standee with shelf pieces in it. The Wii U, it shows off the controllers, and on the side we have Link, and on this side we have Samus. And this is the size. These were for holding controllers. These controllers, obviously, most likely, you could probably guess that. But these are big enough to hold DVD-sized, like 360 Wii U cases. So I have space here. I can put games in, or other things if I want to. This is very nice. It's in very nice condition. The only real damage I've noticed is these little scrapes here on Samus's side, and this indentation right here. Aside from that, all the art looks very still lovely and good. That's very nice. a recent postal I wanted to keep, but it has some damage to it because the fuckles had tape on them, and it was sadly on another one that had tape. Luckily, it was just the top part, so I can chop that off, have the artwork still good, and just chop off the bottom part to get rid of the tape. But it's very nice artwork. I don't know about the game being super great, but the artwork is very lovely, so that is definitely something I am putting in. I found, and we'll get to see the game here too, where did I put that? I found a PS3 limited edition of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. It was soaked, and what I tried to do is I got a little thing here, I put rice in, and I completely covered it in rice, and it looks perfectly fine now. Now, I don't know if I'm going to use it. I also have the 360 version down there, so it's a bit of a mixed bag. And I also, I think I found this. I don't think I had this last time. I found a Advanced Wars Call of Duty box that has an art book, but it doesn't have the case. I'll probably find the case one day, though. A lot of these seem really sad, and way into his story. What a shame. I found a case. It's in this box. This is the stuff I'll be trading. It has a mix of cases and stuff. This is a real shame, because it was completely drenched. And, I don't know, some part of me just thought maybe I could do something with the booklet's cover, because it's not as bad as the case was. Anything in here really to show? Not really much. It just has some boxes, some plug-in controller things, that cut-up guidebook of Tales of Xillia 2. I'm so happy I found that other one on Valentine's Day. That was a great find. Some condoms, there's some stands and stuff, and that was one of the few times I'm getting rid of a lot of DS cases. I have a lot of cases now, and I'm still keeping some. Right here are a bunch I'm going to keep that they're in pretty good condition, and almost none of them have stickers, but I basically going to start slowing down on now. So some finds. Game-wise, like I said, I found Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. It has some sludge crap on it, but I don't see any, like, real scratches, so it probably was something returned. Shifters for the PS2. It looks very scratchy, but it probably could be buffed. The welcome to the PlayStation 3 thing. First, I was excited because it said that there, and I was like, but on the back it says it's a voucher, so, and the voucher expired in like 2009, I believe, so this thing, I don't think there's any use of the CD, but the case is good, so I'll probably keep the case. There's no stickers on there, so that's a spare case always. Madden NFL 09 has its game. So that gets added to the shelf. Found one of the discs for Resident Evil 6, and apparently it came from someone called Trade Post originally, or at least prior to that, going to GameStop. And that was disc 2. Also found Call of Duty ODST, and it says it's the campaign disc, which I believe the other disc was just a map pack thing, if I remember correctly. So, those are newer game finds, so I will probably keep the limited edition case for this and find a generic case for it. Obviously, I don't think I'm going to really find a shifter's case anytime soon, so that will probably have to go into a generic case, and that will go down here with our ever-involving stuff, which I need to take that out and put this down. And I think I had this last time where I had Ghost Recon 2, but just in case that wasn't, that's there too. So now we're getting a lovely little collection of games again. It just builds up again now. So now the Max, the Resident Evil, and the Wage. Oh, focus though, camera. Focus. The Wage only have one of the discs, so that's a bit of a down on that part. Something else. Over here is a graveyard of all those Slash discs I have. I have an idea what to do with them. A few ideas. One's to make kind of a collage thing, and that will be something random to do. But I also want to use a few of them for a prop in a particular video. Also, something else that was with all that Splatoon stuff was this sealed little thing for the Wii U pad. I don't know if it's a sticker or if it just... because the back material looks like it has a texture to it, but it's sealed. Never even opened it. It's like, I don't know what the hell they're doing. I really don't know. There was a gold thing now. Oh yeah, and also we got these things here. They're not plastic, but they're not paper. Those, they kind of have a clothy feel to them. I'm not really sure, but there's this really big one that whatever it's made out of, it's a really thick. I don't think I showed that off last time. I don't think I had that last time. It's hard to remember some of the crap of that. But mainly, I'm getting a lot of this rearranged right now. Like I said, this is going to be traded here. It's a lot of cases and accessories and stuff I haven't had any luck getting money for. Well, cases I don't gain, but I mean, like, there's a lot of accessories, like Wii stands and stuff, nobody want. And here, is a lot of broken crap, controllers and that I kept, that I was keeping mainly, that I could use them, like the analog sticks and the buttons and stuff. I have a few of them I kept. 2 360 controllers that just need their analog sticks changed out, because that's why the places didn't take them. So I just need to change the analog sticks on them, and the places should take them. And those light guns back pieces, if I can do it really well, glue it nicely, they'll look just pretty much fine then. But what I'm going to do with this is, there's a guy... And I did find out I do have competition at my GameStop, but I don't think he's doing it anymore because somebody's doing it. But there was a guy who goes to the exact same place that I give a lot of this stuff to. And he asked me about what I got, and I told him my story about a GameStop boy that keeps them, and he sells them really cheap for a little money on the side of his job and stuff. So I don't know if he really bought that story or not, but he didn't really ask a lot of questions, so whether he believed me or not, I don't know. But he fixes parts, and I told him that I can ask the guy, and this is kind of going to be like my way of trying to be a peace treaty with this guy, hopefully, or be less suspicious, that he fixes stuff and mods stuff. So he could probably use a lot of these parts. So I told him I can ask my guy if he has any broken stuff to give to him, and he said sure. So those will both go with me next Saturday. If he doesn't show up at that guy's store, I will just leave him, and he will give it to him. Like I said, a lot of those discs I want to use for a prop. And I have this standee still from Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasy 14. And since it has no back piece, I was trying to think of what I wanted to do. I have a few of these small little grates here. And I was thinking of maybe trying to like wig a thing with it, like put them on it and then try to trade them to the guy that I trade this stuff to and kind of pass off as a shelf thing. That's a possibility, maybe. I think I have like 3 different kind of sized little things like that. And while on the note of those, you know the normal big ones that like stretch a whole wall? Well, last Tuesday I found like about 11, 12 of those. And I don't have them here because obviously that would be a lot of room in that. They are at my father's garage because we're going to see if we can emulate how the wall is, because if they can, then I could put shelving, very nice shelving on one of my walls, which would be tremendously useful because as probably a lot of my viewers know, you know, I have a lot of fucking crap. So aside from that, not too much new. I haven't really found any new cases I wanted to keep. There was pretty much a lot of the generic stuff, so aside from those 2 limited editions, it's pretty much the same stuff there, and no new guidebooks or anything, so that's a bit of a shame. But I have to say, this is very nice still. Now, the wall, and I wiped it off. You probably won't be able to see it, like right there's a small tint. The main square piece, this is 3 pieces. This is 1 piece, this whole thing's a piece, and then the piece holding it's a piece. It was broke up that way. This was on the very bottom with this facing down. So, obviously, I do say a lot of times, you know, my dump store isn't that bad because they don't share it with anyone. So, you know, there's usually not food and stuff, aside from no lunches and McDonald's and stuff. Usually there's more drinks, if anything. But, so obviously the bottom would be the nasty part. So I would want some disinfectant and lightly wipe everything if I want to use this for my legitimate game stuff. And I'm very tempted for that. Because, I mean, I have that 2-sided shelf thing over there. That has tons of space on it. And, well, it's getting filled up. I mean, I'm trying to, like I said previously, I got a lot of this cleaned up. Aside from a few random items in there and those CDs, I got a lot of it cleaned up. Like, I got a lot of the guidebooks and stuff, and these will be out of here. So, in that box here, one of the divers I watched found one of these. His was empty too, but I've been putting a lot of cover arts in there, and I'll be giving that to him too. So I'm getting a lot of this nicely cleaned up, strained up and everything. So it's shaping up to be more organized. And I gotta get rid of that. And I know somebody who was interested in those, but she went to night shift while I walk, so I don't know. I still have a few of these things here. Originally I was thinking of using this barrel that I got from where I walk, but it turned out not to be really an interesting idea. However, I was thinking of doing something else with it possibly, but you know, that's a future endeavor, and I think that's pretty much everything. Aside from that, nothing too particularly new, so moving on back over here. So, I haven't gotten a lot of time to clean up a lot of cases. I mean, I still have pretty much the same amount of cases. I have a growing amount that's growing that needs cleaned, though. And sadly, that's proving to be, you know, I'm really busy right now, so I haven't had a lot of time to get around to cleaning some of them, which I got a lot of them anyway, so sadly, you know, time. But yeah, I mean, like, I got a good chunk of these used, because in the last update I used a whole bunch of them. I'm trying to use these ones with the recycle thing so I can see that there was a game in there. That way I don't accidentally have them get mixed up somewhere with that. Still have to say that Final Fantasy Type 0. That Black Mage hat kind of goes nicely in the corner too there. That's still a very nice find. But so far, I haven't found as many cases in quite a while though. Still, I probably find about 20 on average of that, and only pick a few now. I'm basically being super picky about everything aside from Vita, PSP, Xbox One, and PS4. If it's any of those, then I'm still being picky about those, because I mean, I still only have one Vita case, which I still don't even know why they threw that away, but and I only have a few Xbox and PS4. I think I only have one PS4 case of that. But yeah, basically that stuff I'm still keeping. But I have tons of DS cases. So, and at this point, they're not even really keeping DS cases. Hell, some of my viewers have told me those stores ain't even keeping 3DS cases. So, and probably, and I'm pretty sure I've said this before, probably by next year, sometime next year, they're probably going to all, and generally, start throwing away a lot of 3DS cases, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of 3DS cases going on, so overall, yeah. So that's about it. Yeah, you can. I'm just kind of wandering around my room. You can see my room with all my games that they'll be and not be in that. I got a lot of stuff. Whew. Yeah. See, what I was thinking, if I can emulate the wall, I could even just take this out and totally rearrange it, because there were some big and small ones. The big ones, I'm pretty sure, were the kind of stuff they would use, the big box limited edition kind of stuff, which you know, if you looked around my shelf up here, I got numerous numbers of different nice special little big box things and that. So, and they're much longer. I think they come probably about here from there, so they're a bit longer, and since you know, they can crowd more, they can be more compressed, so I can have a lot more shelves here. But then again, you know, I have one that has a bunch of knickknacks on it, But even if that wasn't the case, I could put somewhere else. Another place I was thinking of is, well, these two little shelves I got. These two little shelves used to have almost all my cartridge-based stuff, which I had rearranged a lot of them onto a smaller shelf over here. But some of them, as you can see, are over here. These are still my beaded ones here. Those are unbeaded, and like NES is over there. But as you can see, there ain't a whole bunch of stuff on here much. So I was thinking I could rearrange this and put them right here underneath my shelf. Well, a lot of accessory stuff is, like the scope I showed off a long time ago, system boxes, a random wheel thing I got for like $1 or $2 or some Guitar Hero crap, the Steel Battalion and that, you know, all that. There's my picture of with Doctor Who characters, the Doctors. But yeah, it's just, this room's always constantly just being rearranged, constantly. It's ever-growing, you know. If you watch one single one of my update videos, I probably add at least 10 games to my collection every freaking week, and it doesn't help when I find all these old big box stuff and that, so. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Ramblings and that on dives and stuff I'm rearranging with and that. So thank you for checking me out. If you have any questions, feel free to, well, leave a comment down below and I'll get with you. And, you know, feel free to share, you know, any, like, pictures of stuff you find if you also dive on my Twitter account. I love actually seeing other people's finds and stuff. But until then, I'm out of time.